Hey guys, welcome on board. I apologize for actually starting a little bit ahead of time. So I think we actually had two different recordings here. For some reason though, my screen looks a little bit funny. Anyhow, guys, welcome to the Friday update webinar. We just going to check the settings here. For some reason, we do have a bit of an issue here. Excuse me for a second. It's actually showing a part of the recording. So guys, I need to check that you can hear and see me okay. Would you mind writing in the questions field that it's okay? Because my Zoom client is looking funny. So just that you can hear me. I'm actually getting a yellow go. Okay, super. Thanks, guys. Just wanted to make sure. Excellent, excellent. So, guys, Friday, finally, again, long week. This has been a particularly hectic one, to be honest with you guys. It's been a good one, a productive one, but also a challenging one. I have some concrete news on the progress on many fronts. And as always, I will do a general overview for you guys on what's going on, hot topics, and then I'm going to do a go through the questions and answers. To start with the LAM update, we are, as you guys know, discontinuing the LAM liquid asset management program inside Pernum. And I am still waiting for confirmation that it has indeed been closed down. They are doing the last profit payments, but it should be out. And once that is done, then you can freely convert YAM to liquid, and your liquids are free, which will be very, very useful now. So we need to make sure that this is working fine. We are also ready with our new card and IBAN solution. This has actually been ready for more than 3 weeks. And the reason I haven't let it out is that, as I told you guys on the last update, because if you start several tech changes or back office changes and something goes wrong, then you have a problem in fixing it, as you guys saw with the delays with the token transfers. So I want to stabilize and finish these things, and then we start shipping these out, not to create an additional problem. This might seem like a very frustrating thing. It's frustrating for me too, but I think that is the most sort of safe and responsible thing to do now. So, but we do expect to have it out any time now. So they are ready to be implemented. The new sales that we have going now for and driving external liquidity into World Equity Expo is now live. As you remember last week, I told you guys about the political problems with the agents doing this for us, and it has been resolved now. So now it is working fine, and we have started upping the traffic. We have a base of closer to 300 million people we are marketing to. This is not just general mass marketing. This is proper targeted marketing. And we are trying to get the point system implemented, which means that you guys can get rewarded for participating in this inside Dragon. So between now and Tuesday, we will push a lot of changes and stuff. And we are working a little bit ad hoc to be able to receive the volume, because I will get to that shortly. We do have a lot of new companies coming in. I will get to that a little bit later, and you will understand why I'm very excited about Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, we are closing down Zendesk next week because our new support system is fully operational. So we will be closing the whole campaign page and everything, and only using that central support, which gives you one place to go, much easier. And also we are ready now to announce the new listings from the members, the Fit Now Club and Vieira. Apologies if I don't pronounce that right. I have spoken to both these. Our goal was to actually present them yesterday, Thursday, but we felt we weren't really ready. But we are booked for next week. So next week on Tuesday, we're going to have a liquidity webinar at 2 o'clock, which is, oh, we have somebody else on the line here. Let's see. And just apologies, guys. Oh, now I see I actually have 2 clients open. This is why I'm hearing myself. Let's see here if this works better. So now I understand why I had a funny screen, because I actually had 2 sessions open. So turns out I am a tech idiot after all. So on Tuesday, we have a liquidity webinar where we are going to talk about specifically how do you generate liquidity out of your liquid tokens, how do you turn them into cash, which is what everybody wants. And this has a bearing on the new listings. So I'm going to present the new listings more in detail, and I will probably have guests with me from these companies. Moving on to Thursday, we're going to do a specialized webinar on the 2 winners of the competition that we picked out. As you know, I couldn't pick a winner, and we just wanted both on board. So we're going to present both, and that will be on the Thursday. So this will give us time also to talk about how we get the marketing going and how we get the liquidity going in World Equity Expo. So we have 4 listings that are going live next week. We submitted the tokens and everything to Korea. You know the story about Korea. I told it many times. We need to submit them before Fridays in Korea, and then they are up on trading on Tuesday. This is because the implementation into the blockchain takes time. So we did submit everything yesterday. I haven't heard back. I have been chasing them for a confirmation, but I'm calculating that on Tuesday they will be in. In any case, they will be up on the site fully. And these are very, very cool projects, actually. I'm excited to see them. The first one is called Punk Industries, which is actually a company that has a number of businesses within blockchain, especially without financial products within blockchain. And then you also have, so basically a fintech incubator, you could say. Then one of their portfolio companies called Punk Trader is going to join us as well. And I will show you their website shortly here. Let me see if I can just change my, hang on, I will, yeah, here we go. Just share my screen so I can show you guys. Here we go. There you go. So this is Punk Industries, which is going live on our site next week. They are, as I said, a fintech incubator. And I'm hoping that the CEO from this company or from the other one will come on as a guest in that week as well. Then we also have Incubated, which is an incubator. They are a corporate finance firm that is raising funds from, basically it's a variation of crowdfunding. They're doing several projects here. They're doing Sauros Bank, Punk Industries, which is listed with us, going to be listed. They have a number of other cases. So these are also going live on the site. In addition to that, we also have a really cool one called Liberate, which is a wind farm. And I'm actually going to read here, because I have some notes on this one, how big the wind farm is. This has been more than 10 years in the making. So this is actually an offshore wind farm outside the city of Umeå, which is way up north in Sweden. It's 15 hours to drive from here. And they are doing now initially 30 wind turbines with 7 megawatts each, which basically is 210 megawatts, which I know is a whole lot. So on an annual basis, they will produce just under 600, 585 to be exact, gigawatt hours. So it's a big, very, very big power station. And like I said, this has been going on for a very long time. Now they have all the permits. They're starting the construction and development. So these are the Liberate tokens. And so the combination of these four are very exciting. There will be offers for you guys to get to convert your liquid to these shares. And like I said, we will be presenting them much more exactly. So we will be having a direct exchange of liquid for equity as well here. So all in all, I think next week you will be pleased to see a lot of these things materializing and stabilizing. And hopefully after that, we will be comfortable in just taking more and more companies on board. Remember, I've told you for quite some time, we had a lot of people waiting, or a lot of companies waiting. So these are some of them. So we're doing a soft start. We could have brought another 5 in that are waiting and ready, but quite frankly, I felt this was enough because otherwise it's just, you know, in case we do have any technical problems, we want to be able to handle them in a good way. So that's why. So guys, a lot of nice stuff to look forward to next week. And let me see here. So I am now going to look at some questions here coming up. One is that KYC is taking a long time, more than 1 month to be approved. Okay, most of them, we do have a backlog. It is about, I would say that it is about 2 weeks of a backlog right now. But it is actually, we're actually catching up. So if it is more than 1 month, I will check that out. I have your name here. I just made a note here. I am going to send that to back office, see why the reason is. Always do log into the site and check if you have any messages, just in case the email coming back to you is was caught in spam, in the spam folder. And do check the spam folder too, by the way. Another question here. Actually, several people who are asking about how to transfer tokens, ICSA tokens and other tokens from Dragon to World Equity Expo, and you're getting an error message saying not enough balance in your account. Yes, this is because you don't have fuel. So you need to top up your Ethereum wallet with just a few dollars, but that's needed to pay for the fuel for the transfer. Now, we are changing so the system will actually say this, because obviously it is stupid that it's not saying that. It's just saying that your balance is insufficient. That doesn't help much. I realize that. So I have asked tech to make this a little bit more clear to understand. On that note, also a common question is the gas fee still $5? No, it is actually less. What we have done now is we have created a dynamic system that is actually changing and keeping the pricing down. So it will actually give you the cheapest possible fuel price within the coming 24 hours. So that means when you execute, it will charge your fuel cost, whatever it is, but it will keep it low by projecting that. Also another question here, if you're able to convert YEM into liquid, and liquid into YEM. Yes, you are. You are able to convert liquid into YEM, and liquid Y to YEM will be possible. This is being programmed on the Pernum side. I cannot say about the timing on that, but it is coming in, so it will be there. Looking at some more questions here. One question, is the LAM payout going to be for 6 or 8 months? It is for the whole outstanding period, which is, it is 6 months because it terminated in, I think it was end of August. Don't quote me on that. So 6 months it must be, yes. And we have a lot of questions about the unicorn reverse takeover also, which is good. So repeating story. Remember I told you guys last week about the court? Same story again, but a little bit better. So the court, we are waiting for that court stamp in Germany. That's it. And then we're good to go. So we were waiting. Last week, you know, when we had the webinar, I told you guys that the court came back and they said that something was wrong in the filing. Now the lawyers came back yesterday, no, 2 days ago, to the court, and they sent me a copy of that saying that they were answering the judge saying that, no, this is incorrect. Our filing is right. Boom, 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 all this. So they are doing their lawyer thing back and forth. I've obviously told them that, look, this is unbearable. We must be able to finish this. We're a public company. We need to be able to move forward. We can't wait 12, 15 weeks. It's been more, 20 weeks for this. It's ridiculous. So in any case, I am pushing them every day. And like I said, this is the last thing. But what we are looking to do is to actually initiate sales of the future shares to bring liquidity into World Equity Expo already next week for that. And okay, so let's see here. So let me just go through here. Okay, so here's an interesting question. So how you fund the exchange for power staking? Well, actually, yes, you can use US dollar tether. And yeah, we do have actually USDC as well as an option, so that works. So the exchange is working quite well actually now, and it is working in real time. So I think that is an easier way of funding your account. If I misunderstood you, Kifa, please write me, but if I didn't answer your question properly. And your second question is here, if it would be interesting to have MTN Uganda Telecom here on and staking this. Yes, that can be done. I would ask you to send me a more detailed email on that. And if you write to pernam@dragonglobalfinance.com, the Pernam address, and you write in the header about this, MTN Uganda Telecom, then I will tell my back office to pick that up and send to me. That is the quickest way for me to actually make sure I don't miss it. So please send that to me. I will check that out and revert to you as soon as possible. Another question here. So if you use Ethereum as fuel, is there a minimum to send from an external wallet to Dragon? In theory, no. You can send $10 cents. But I know some wallets externally charge you a fee, and it might become that the fee is ridiculously high. But usually it's not a problem if you need to top up $2, $3, $5. It's usually not a problem at all. And just to round things off with the last question here is, again, repeated question about when trading is starting. As I said, trading is actually up and running. It is just that we are bringing in more people and more liquidity. So my advice, guys, is go in there, do try to trade a little bit, see how that works, and we will go for that. Oh, I will do one show. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't meaning to answer that. Balance pay. So balance pay, when you will be able to work with Yam as a retail thing. This is also contingent on the court order. Super stupid, I know, but the reason is that they will only proceed when they have the shell. This is the way they fund doing the development. So that project will commence as soon as the unicorn reverse is done. So that's why. But the good thing is on the tech side, they are ready in general, so it shouldn't take long for them. So looking forward to that. Last question. Sorry. Okay, sorry, Kifa. There's no exchange option for crypto. There is actually an exchange for option. If you go into that section, what I'm thinking now, I know that they are upgrading the calculations. If it is not there, it is only gone for a couple of hours, because the reason why it is, they are just changing how they're calculating the fees and the currency exchange. And I know the guys are working on that. So a little bit embarrassing since I said that, but if it's not there, just a matter of an hour, they will just activate it again. They took it down today, not to make any mistakes. And one more question here. Why not use 50% Bitcoin and Liquid for power staking? We could do that, but here's the problem. We need to keep one currency, because otherwise it becomes super complicated for us to handle. But what you can do is you can put in Bitcoin only, and then you can exchange that for dollars, and then you can activate. So it's one step more, but otherwise it is too risky. There's just too many unknown parameters, and we couldn't really promise you that to work properly. That is the reason. So guys, that's all for today. I'm gonna wrap it up. I thank you for being here, and have a nice weekend. Get some rest. We will be doing that special webinar. As you saw, we published the webinar links for Tuesday. Don't miss out on that. I'll see you then. Take care.